Hey everyone, I'm grekaosangel, and welcome back to my stream of the Legend of Dragoon. In the last stream, we managed to get to Shirley's Shrine, defeated the two bosses there, Drake, the bandit, as well as Shirley herself. We acquired the white, white or silver dragon spirit so that we could heal Shauna. Turns out is in fact another Dragoon, so she got some Dragoon powers, predominantly the mage healing portion kind of job class, but that's fine. That's what she's best suited for. We then proceeded to. Hello and welcome back to the stream, Alucard. Um, there's a few things I'm gonna run some things by you since you're actually here. I need someone else's opinion on things since I have everything on my end working the way I want it. I need to know if everything's working on your end, if I need to tweak some stuff. Um, but I'll get to you in just a second. Back at Lohan, we did this, hero competition. We took on, I guess you could call them bosses, Gorgaga, Surphius, Danton, Atlo. Got our ass handed to us by this mysterious swordsman, Lloyd, and that's pretty much where we left off. Now, a few things before we jump back into this. Actually, it's probably best to jump back into it before I talk about this. Alright, let's get the game back on the screen. Let the OBS kind of do its little stupid hiccup. It doesn't like to play very nice with Elgato, but we make do with the best we can. All right, everything should be good to go. So. Alright, now that everything's on there, Alucard, I need your help with something. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube and not participating, if you couldn't participate in the stream, you may have noticed from watching the earlier streams, my voiceover can sometimes, when I'm quiet, you can hear a bit of a humming static in the background. This is due to my headset and the microphone not doing well enough with noise cancellation. I've actually tweaked a few settings with a noise gate, so when I am speaking, there should be no trouble hearing when I'm talking, and as soon as I stop talking, no static. There should be no static. You should just be able to hear the game, and that's it. So Alucard, if you'd be so kind as to let me know if that is working properly. Can you hear me when I'm talking and when I go quiet? Complete silence, other than the game, of course. Excellent. Another thing, on my end, I always use headsets, headphones. I know on my phone it works fine. How does the game ratio of game volume to my overarching voice acting, voice audio, my microphone, the sound's coming through me speaking over the game's audio? How well is that ratio to you on your end? Because I'm always trying to figure out whether I can just take the game audio up just a slight, just a little bit more to get a little bit better sounding of the game, but I don't want to overpower my own voice because that kind of defeats the purpose of a running commentary. Okay, let's actually do a few modifications here then. I don't think I want to mess with the Elgato, so let me know if the background music increases when I increase this. Has that gone up a little bit? Okay, good. I figured I've got the Elgato pretty much giving me about 65% of its full volume, just because anything higher than that's really outrageously loud. Um, and then the OBS software that I used to stream, I've got reduced to 10% of that, and that seems to give me a pretty good range of stuff. But I figured it could go a little bit higher, but I didn't want to go quite double as loud because I figured that'd be too loud. Um, so I think what I'll probably do is when I put this up on YouTube, I'll do some editing, cut out this unnecessary finagling and tweaking of the settings. But thank you very much. You've been a big help. It's something I really can't ever do on my end because what sounds good to me may not sound good for everybody else. So that you've been a huge help already. So enough dilly-dallying, enough shilly-shallying. Can't believe I did that. Let's jump right back into the Legend of Dragoon. I'm not certain whether we're going to finish the first disc in this stream. I know I got a lot of free time here in the next day or so, so I'm probably going to do several streams. More than usual. So hopefully, I know we're very close. We're very close. As usual, I always have my main party. Although Dart was just hit with that can't combat thing in the last stream, I remember that, so we're pretty much hurting here. I think we can do fine with half health. And if, let's see, let's recap. What did we do? We discovered that King Albert is being held back at our old friendly place, Helena Prison, and we are about to go rescue him. Seems to be a repeating scenario, but I think we're getting pretty good at it. Okay, never mind. Apparently Lavitz must be in the party, so I guess we're gonna have to switch, we'll switch Shauna out for Lavitz, simply because Rose does have an ability that can heal us when she's in her Dragoon form. So, we'll just go back to this. Alright. I would imagine that Lavitz would be, I wonder if he's going to be put into our... I wonder if we started this without Lavitz, if he would have automatically been part of the party. Oh, that sucks. And that was the original PlayStation? That kind of fried? You don't happen to have a PlayStation 3 by any chance, do you? Yep, okay, so we do have to... I guess I didn't have to replace them so soon, but okay. Alright, so I believe we want to go... Let's see, up, around, left door. You can't catch me. This way? I don't believe that that's the correct way. Let's just see what, where we go to get back to our main area. Ah. Oh, yep, there's the merchant again. Here's something you may not know, and I don't know how expensive it might be nowadays. If you have, obviously if you're playing on the original PlayStation, you have memory cards of your saves, correct? So if you purchase this, it's a Sony brand. It's a USB powered memory card adapter. So basically, it's a little box that you can put in a PS1 or a PS2's memory card into. You hook it up with a little cable to the PS3's USB port, and then you create a virtual memory card. That way, if you have the Legend of Dragoon downloaded off of PSN, you can actually take your save from your PS1 memory card and continue to play it with the PSN version. So you don't actually have to purchase an entire new PlayStation if you wanted to go that route. It's also a nice way of backing up saves from like the PS1 era or the PS2 games even. But they've been out of print they've been out of production for a very long time. So I think they were 15, 20 bucks when they first came out. I have no idea what they could cost nowadays. Okay, so basically we have our merchant friend here. I don't know what we can purchase that may have changed. That's kind of cool. I don't really think there's much... Well, Thunderbolt... Yeah, we'll pick one of them. I'm going to pick a few... another healing potion or two. To, heal Dart, considering that he came into this pretty low. There we go. Yeah, so you have a backwards compatible one, but you won't be able to transfer your saves to it unless you have that adapter. So you can play Legend of Dragoon, but you can't do much else without your save being on the PlayStation. I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm supposed to go. So I'm assuming we have to go out this direction, back the way I kind of first went. Because there's a lift here. Trying to find, there's supposed to be... Okay, Pandemonium. Kind of get myself turned around here because my notes are not very comprehensive, so I guess we'll just play, and that's the whole point of this, you know, have some fun, figure stuff out on our own, even though it's where some of the enjoyment comes from. So let's go ahead, see what happens if we go in this lift here. harpooner bolt. I guess I didn't really need to purchase one. And leather armor. Let's go downstairs. I'm certain I went the wrong way. There's an item that we can get. I want to say I know where I'm supposed to go, so I think it's this way. I don't think I went that way the last time I was in here. Yes, I did. I want to get that treasure chest. Not quite sure which way to get to it. It's gotta be the other way. Which one? When I was on the over here, or when I was on the actual the various lifts? I know there's got to be some means of getting to that location over there. It just seems weird. I swear there was another way of getting to it. Wait a minute. I don't feel really stupid if I could jump over that crevice. It just seems odd that there's a door that doesn't go anywhere. I knew it. There's the felt hat. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the therapy ring. I've got a bunch of notes. Felt hat, therapy ring. Don't want to get rid of it because it's helpful. You know, back to the left door, go up. That lift. To conserve on space, 'cause I want to follow some notes That way I don't really miss anything majorly important. I pretty much just gave myself some real basic some basic directions like up or around or left or door, and I guess that's kind of where some of my confusion comes in. So I'm trying to go off on sort of cliff notes as to where I'm going without, you know, really taking up a lot of text to have to direct myself that way. Alright, let's see. Thunderbolt. There we go. I knew there was something there. Silver embroidered vest. Alright, let's just see what that does. Assuming it's something that I guess females will be able to wear. That's what I thought, yeah. Go ahead and boost her defense a bit. She already has a felt hat. I didn't click that, did I? Okay, I see what I did. Yeah. Let's give Lavitz the therapy ring, since he is the most susceptible to magic. It doesn't really help anything. She already has that on. Okay. Alright. I knew I went the wrong way. Wrong way, come on. Damn it. Well, I don't make myself look very intelligent here. Oh well. That's right, I want to go upstairs. Ugh. Could not have made it more confusing on myself. Definitely could not have made it more confusing. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a chest. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Or the Rancor.